I'm Kate and welcome to my new channel, which I have been trying to start for over a year now. This situation has had a few false starts. I put it off for the entirety of last summer, filmed a couple of videos in September, hated them, took a huge break, got super sick, and then February rolled around and I thought, yeah, we can totally do the thing. We're gonna do the YouTube thing. And then the virus happened. So my daughter's school closed about halfway through March, and I normally work from home. So having an additional person in my space was a little awkward for the first couple of days, but I tried really hard to come up with something that we could do together that we would both enjoy, that would benefit both of us. Because I work so much with the 18th century and because she needs to do some reading, we decided to go ahead and read the Felicity Merriman books from American Girl from start to finish. What she doesn't know is that I've been planning to make all of the Felicity clothes for her, basically since we started reenacting when she was a baby. She's finally at the age where she can read the books and therefore might actually appreciate them. But when we started this project of reading through the books together this year, it happened to be during her birthday week. So once we got to Happy Birthday Felicity, she actually said to me, "Hey Mom, you know, it'd be okay if you wanted to make me this dress. We already have the fabric. We've been planning this for several years. Let's do a project. Let's start with Felicity's birthday dress and work our way through." There have been a few historical costumers who have attempted to recreate Felicity's clothes so far, and they've done outstanding work. I will link a few below in the description because I really feel like you need to see them. But what I want to do with this project is what Felicity might have actually worn living in colonial America in Williamsburg in the 1770s. This dress. I thought this would be the easiest one because it's just pink, right? It's just pink. How hard could it be? Well, for many of us in the historical costume community, specifically those of us focusing in the 18th century, Felicity is how we got there. Like any good historian, the place I began is with books, and pulled out a bunch on 18th century clothing as well as two versions of Happy Birthday Felicity. This book was mine when I was little. On the cover, we can see Felicity's full birthday outfit, with her pink dress and very problematic apron. Let's look at the dress first. In the 18th century, it wasn't terribly common to find a fabric in a solid color unless the fabric was silk or wool. If we take a look at the dress on the Felicity doll, it's definitely a solid cotton, which we won't be able to use for our purposes. I do really like the cuff detail on this, and we'll be able to replicate that pretty well. In the early days of American Girl, they came out with dresses so children could dress just like Felicity. The dress and its apron were entirely cotton, which was perfect for girls in the early 90s, but not so great for our 18th century Felicity. If we take a look at images from the period, however, we can definitely see that pink dresses with white aprons weren't terribly uncommon. In fact, they pop up relatively often in searches for children's paintings. Although I feel that Felicity would be more appropriately attired in a wool fabric, we're going to go with this very lightweight taffeta from Burnley and Trowbridge. Felicity's family could definitely have afforded this, especially if the dress was intended to be used for special occasions or for going to church. With the dress handled, we have to take a look at the apron, completely disregarding the fact that this is a very modern print. This is a printed cotton apron, which, although they absolutely did exist in the 18th century, as I understand it, they weren't terribly common here. When they did exist, they were usually worn in Europe or by French, Dutch, or other European colonists. There is one in the collection of colonial Williamsburg, which I believe American Girl probably modeled Felicity's after. That being said, I don't feel comfortable putting our very American Felicity into this apron. So what do we do? After going through every costume book in my possession and searching the internet for hours, I finally remembered the existence of this absolute gem. Not only is this apron cotton with silk embroidery something completely accessible to Felicity's family, it's dated 1750 to 1785, which is perfect for the years our Felicity would have lived. We'll discuss this more in the apron video. What you can expect with this project is not the undergarments, because I'm planning separate videos for those, but we're going to go ahead and start with draping the gown itself, and then we're going to make hopefully two aprons, possibly 3 aprons. I really hope you stick with me throughout this project because I'm really excited to see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, do something with a bell. I'm new at this, so wish me luck. Bye. How do you people start this stuff? Why are there so many jets? There's so many jets. My glasses are super dirty.